Oh, I don't know if it's even worth it explaining the plot of Ringu. If you've seen The Ring, you basically have an idea of what this movie is about. Hey there, creepy peeps. Moving right along with our little Japanese horror section in this marathon. Today we're going to talk about Ringu, which is also directed by Hideo Nakata, who directed Dark Water, which I reviewed yesterday. So if you haven't watched that, then maybe don't watch that video. I don't know, or just stay and watch this video. I don't know if this is accurate at this exact moment in time, but for a while it was the highest grossing Japanese horror film. That could very well be, that could still be true today for all I know. Well, first thing I gotta talk about with Ringu is it definitely was not as scary as I thought it was gonna be. Like, all I heard about this movie was how terrifying it was, and it is just like incredibly scary, incredibly hard to watch. Didn't find that at all. Actually didn't find it that scary. I didn't find The Ring, the American remake, The Ring, that scary either though. So maybe it's only if you're scared of this type of thing it's really, really scary, but I didn't find either very scary, to be honest. Creepy, yes. Terrifying, no. I found it actually moved really slow. Like, it just moved really slow. Like, most of the movie is Reiko? Is that her name? Reiko? Our main character, just staring at it for like that long, trying to figure out how I'm gonna say it. I found most of the movie is taken up by her investigating the videotape and the girl in the videotape and the woman in the videotape and the history behind all of this. And you know, it's just her and her ex-husband trying to figure this out. This director also has a thing for single mothers being terrorized by some supernatural entity. Huh. I should look into his other movies and see if this is like a running theme. Or maybe it's just these two, maybe it's just Ringu and Dark Water that have a single mother with a child and kind of like an ex-husband that comes into play. And they're being terrorized by this entity. Interesting. Maybe I just happened to pick the only two movies that have this similarity, but weird. Okay, anyways. I just realized that. The story is creepy, sure. She finds out that the woman in the video was like a psychic, and this doctor, I guess it was, kind of put her on display, and then people called her a charlatan, and you know, then she ended up like in real life there's a woman that actually this happened to, and she ended up killing herself. She was a psychic. Don't know if she's actually psychic, but she ended up killing herself as well. And this psychic had a daughter who could kill people with her mind, which is an awesome power, but they were scared of her, so the doctor killed her and dumped her body down a well, and then so of course we have like the climax of the movie where our protagonists find the well, they go down into the well and find her body, and you think that in most ghost stories this is the end. They found the body, the story has been made public, this girl can be put to rest, but that doesn't happen. We find out that Reiko's husband gets killed after 7 days after he's watched the video. And then you're like, what? They literally, like a couple hours ago, they just found her body and this should all be over. So as it turns out, there's no way to break this curse. So it ends very, I talked about this a little bit in Dark Water, I kind of teased it. So this basically makes the rest of the movie absolutely pointless because it's not about, it was never about finding this girl's body and laying her spirit to rest and like giving her peace. It was never about that. It's just a curse that is gonna go on forever, and the only way to survive the 7 days is to copy the video and give it to somebody else, is to pass it on. That's the only way. So it kind of has like an It Follows kind of feel. Like, I feel like It Follows kind of borrowed a little bit from Ringu. Like, just like in It Follows, the only way to survive is to pass on the curse. Same thing here. So that's why Reiko survives, is because she gave the video to her husband to watch and he didn't pass it on to anybody else. So there. So basically it makes the entire movie pointless. Makes the entire movie pointless, which is a very interesting way to end. Very much on par with like Japanese horror style though, of like sense of dread, you know, like always looming over you. There's no way to stop the cycle. You just have to either succumb to it or pass it on. So I kind of liked the movie. I did like the ending, as like, even though it made my entire viewing experience pointless, I did like it. It was different. You know, in a lot of other ghost stories like this, finding the body would effectively stop the curse, but I like that this didn't happen here, so I kind of liked it. I like the end. I don't like the bulk of the movie. So, meh. Normally it's the opposite. Normally I like the bulk of the movie and then I hate the ending. So, I mean, it's cool. That's all right. Don't know that I would watch it multiple times. Again, it wasn't that scary. I didn't find The Ring that scary either. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about Ringu, if you've watched it. Should I do a remake versus original with the American one? Maybe? I could do that. Let me know if you want to see that in the comment section down below as well. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more of my face and hear more of my voice. And thank you if you're subscribed already. Until next time, stay strange. This has been spoofed a million times, remade a bunch of times. Everyone knows this story.